Welcome to the Score Week 8 of the high school football season. In the books, we're ready to talk some football, and we're ready to walk. Your hands are standing out like
well,
they're gross, is what they are.
I was already touching some of the meats.
Yes.
I'm sitting here like,
preparing.
The one and only Julian Vandervelde representing everything because he's got the DC on the hat, the Hawkeyes on the chest.
I almost wore an Eagles jacket.
Eagles undies?
It's underpants, yep.
Eagles undies, so he's set to go.
Steam Wheeler socks, I'm good.
So Julian's third year back with us doing this, and you were the second ever guest griller.
Is that
and
right?
if you don't remember this, we're gonna show you the video of 2 years ago.
There you go.
And that's what the grill looked like probably 5 minutes in.
Almost burned my eyebrows.
5-10 minutes, easily, yeah.
Can you explain yourself, young man?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, do you want me to say what happened? He was cooking bacon.
I was cooking bacon.
The bacon
yeah.
caught on fire. We were supposed to have bison burgers that night.
And it did not happen.
Nothing.
No,
Nope.
we did.
We're still hungry from that week.
ate
From that week. We'll try and make up for it this time. We're good.
We ate Doritos that week, and we loved every minute of it. So we do have an extinguisher near us.
Two of them.
Two of them.
In case we
Just in
need-
case.
in case something goes down.
Smart.
But you, besides the video, you are a good cook. I've eaten several times stuff that you've made. What are we doing today? We got pork chops. Kind of take us through all this fun stuff.
Yep, so we've got butterfly pork chops. It's you know, the Midwest pork, Iowa, Illinois, like this region, this is what we do, right? So we've got some good pork chops, we've got some ribeye stuff, we got a bunch of different things that we're gonna go on, and no bacon.
No
That's the
bacon.
big difference. No bacon.
No bacon.
No bacon.
But like just the fact that, I mean, you get fired up. It's the Midwest.
Yes.
Everybody at home should be finding a pork chop somewhere, right?
And here's the thing, right? All of this is planned out, right? I came in, I was the second guest griller. I almost burned the whole place down. I don't know who you've got planned next, but I'm determined to be the last guest griller tonight. We're burning it down again.
No.
We're taking the whole place down with us.
Before we burn the place down, let's do some highlights. And we're going to start on the Iowa side of the river, #1 ranked team in the state, Bettendorf. And just a gorgeous, cute fans all over the place at Tubell Stadium. But it was some trickeration from Prairie early on, the old Ben Johnson reverse flea flicker. That's good for 35 yards. T. Alexander picks up the first down, and then it's Wyatt Esch to Denzel Green for the 3-yard touchdown. And Prairie thinking upset up 21-14 late second quarter. Bettendorf, though, would answer back, and they do so through the air. It's Jackson Laver finding Hayden Morrison. This good for a 12-yard pickup and a first down. Later in the drive, it's that same connection as 1st and 20 after a penalty. It's Laver dropping back and airing it out to Morrison once again, who catches it inside the 5, gets down to the 1-yard line, and 2 plays later, Bettendorf bulls their way into the end zone as Will Taylor gets Bettendorf a little closer. Extra point was blocked, but it was 21-20 at the half. Bettendorf trailed 35-20 at one point, but they come all the way back, winning overtime. They're still undefeated, 48-47, your final score. Pleasant Valley looking for their 7th straight victory on the road at Iowa City West. Finally getting things going here as Harrison Fierce goes into the end zone for the touchdown. That cut into the lead, but Pleasant Valley's offense, not too explosive early on. They fell down by 3 touchdowns. They battle back in this one, but it is Iowa City West picking up an impressive victory, 49-35, your final score.
Let's head over to Lancer Stadium. North Scott looking for win number 6. They're hosting Clinton on a pink out night for cancer awareness, and Clinton comes up with a big play here. I didn't see the ball pop out, but apparently it did. Ethan Carpenter picked it up, but Clinton was not able to score. Next time North Scott touches the ball, they get in great field position. Chase Smith to Carson Leahy. He's going to leg this one out. It's a 29-yard pitch and catch, and it's 7-0. I don't like that horn.
Scary.
Every time.
SpongeBob.
Brent Morgan will then team up with his teammate Jay Lytle for a sack to get the ball back for North Scott. We go to the second quarter and check out this. Smith to Leahy. What a beautiful pass. What a great catch. He's going to walk it into the end zone. They threw a flag on that. I can't believe it, but they threw a flag on that.
Hey,
14
we appreciate referees.
At that point, we do like we fed about 100 of them a little while ago. 42-14 right now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, your game, Corey.
My game again? Let's do this. This is Davenport West playing Hempstead, and this one not good for the Falcons. That's right, that's Hempstead with a touchdown early on. They would get the ball back, and then they would score again. Hempstead on the outside. They were on fire in this game, not our grill yet. They would get the recovery here, 48-8. Hempstead is a winner.
Julian Vandervelde make the call of Molen.
To Galesburg we go. The Streaks hosted the Maroons of Molen. Molen's first drive, Eli Taylor drops back to pass and finds Alex Rubens in the back of the end zone for a 25-yard touchdown. Maroons up 6-0 early, but Galesburg answers back. Caden Riley finds Bradley Eaton, who breaks a tackle and scampers into Molen territory. That sets up Jamar Range, who takes it in from 25 yards out. Streaks lead.
Look at this.
7-6.
Look at the speed, Julian. Like a young Julian
Looks
Vandervelde.
like me back in my heyday. Then it was the defense
No,
this
it
time to
doesn't.
shine. I ran a 4.8 once. Molen driving, but Drew Hickey grabs the interception for Galesburg. I timed it myself. But Molen's defense responds. This pass is tipped up in the air. Alex Ocean does a great job tracking it for the interception right back. That sets up Corbin Schnell, who runs it in from 10 yards out to give Molen a 13-6 lead after the first. They win this one 40-7.
Timing with the sundial doesn't count. To Roscoe Eatsville we go. Sterling to become playoff eligible. They host Rock Island. Little pitch and catch here. Drew Nettleton to Quincy Moss for a touchdown, and it's quickly 7-0 Golden Warriors. Then it's Kobe Shipma churning his way for a touchdown, powering in to make it 14-0 home team. How about some more passing? Nettleton will hook up this time with Caden Phillips. He's having a really good season, making people miss, getting into the end zone. 21-0 at that point, and hey, how about one more? Nettleton to Phillips. Over the middle, catches another touchdown, 28-0 at that point. Sterling, playoff eligible, 47-14 winners.
Under a beautiful moon at Bob Reed Field, the Leafs are hanging with powerful Quincy. Jackson McAvoy with the 39-yard pass for a touchdown right there. We tie things up at 7 early on, but Quincy gets busy soon after that as it's Braylon Little connecting with Tykel Hammers for the touchdown. 14-7 visitors at that point. Later, it's Little showing he's one of the best QBs in the state. Sells it one way first, back the other way to Brody Baker. 16-yard touchdown pass. Down 28-6 late in the first half. Green Machine punches one in as Kai Weinzerl goes in for the touchdown, but this one, all Quincy, they're ranked #1 in the state for a reason. Blue Devils roll 55-18, your final score. And a tough one for United Township. They go up to Eau Claire Regis up in Wisconsin. They fall by 1, 36-35, your final score. A great one in the track as it's Monmouth Roseville hosting Rock Ridge. Opening drive of this one for the Rockets. It's Cullen Schweigen to Owen Steele. Touchdown strike. Rock Ridge with an early 7-0 lead. Titans responding quickly as Andy Meyer finds Nick Houston for the touchdown right here. 7-6. The Titans trim the lead to 1. To the second quarter we go, and Schweigen, the sophomore, on fire once again. That horn scaring everybody as well. As Schweigen finds Chase Wheatley for the Rockets. That's good for another touchdown. 14-6 Rock Ridge in front. Later in the quarter, Titans trying to respond, but Trevor Dye gets the interception, I should say, right here, keeping things 14-6. To the third we go. It's 14-12, Rockets lead. Chase Wheatley faking out Cesar Sanchez.
No way.
Yeah, even the good ones struggle a little bit right there. That's a touchdown. Titans up 18-14. To the fourth we go. Rockets ahead 21-18. Schweigen rushes in for the score. That made it 28-18. And looky here, everybody. It is Rock Ridge going on the road and giving Monmouth Roseville their first loss of the season. 28-18. Let's hear from the victorious Rockets.
Super proud of their effort. You know, the one thing we tell them all the time is you're not going to be the biggest guys on the field, and we've known that. And that's been a calling card of ours at Rock Ridge for a long time. Is we're never going to be the biggest. We're never going to have the best pregame chants and cheers, but we're going to be the nastiest on the field, and that's what we ask our guys to do. And you know, they answered that call tonight. They really did. We're proud of their effort.
You know, I love my boys, man. They dig deep when it matters the most. I mean, I can't thank them enough, man. This is a great win. Well, it's just one game at a time right now. I mean, we got to win next week, and then we can look forward into the playoffs.
Kiona looking for their 4th straight win, hosting 6-1.
Good open shot, I love it.
Thank you. Second quarter, Kiona down 7-0. Colson Welgott gets some pressure, but he airs this one out, and Ace Lafollette reels it in. Ace aces this one. He's wide open, finds his way to the end zone for the 63-yard touchdown. The comments about 30 yards out, quarterback George Jungerman with a horizontal pass to Brady Williamson. It looks like he's down, but he keeps on going. He gets out of it, turns back the other way. The stiff arm barrels into the end zone. You might see that play a little later in the show. Newman leads 13-6. Kiona's offense is back out. Colson Welgott showing off his arm again. Brady Schultz with the catch. He gets the Boilermakers down to the 20. Kiona close to scoring, but the Comets put an end to it. Renner Rosengren gets the interception to stop the drive. And Newman takes this one 34-14, the final.
And Julian is just throwing some pork chops on the grill. We got food to eat. We got football to talk about. A lot more to get to. You're watching The Score right here on WQAD.
What's up, guys? My name is Logan Lee. Whenever I'm back in the Quad Cities, I always make sure to turn on my favorite TV show, The Score.